back to the topic of recruiters.
Okay, screw it. We're recording.
Can you just click record first?
Yeah,
He just did.
we're on.
Okay, gentlemen, welcome to the podcast with SMCS. Today is what? Triggered Recruiter Wednesdays?
For me, it's racist Wednesdays, isn't it?
Just triggered. Triggered
It's
Wednesday.
triggered Wednesday.
What
I'm
are
not
you
sure.
triggered about today?
I'm not sure we're ready for racist on the internet.
The word of the day is recruiters. Apparently,
Recruiters.
it tickles
Yeah.
Dwayne the wrong way. Some recruiter touched him the wrong way one day, and now he's triggered.
I think you're right. I think it was when I was like a young man trying to find a job.
Then
And
what?
it's like
And then-
you know that whole thing. It's like, you need a job. Yes, I need a job, but you need experience for this job. I'm like, but I need a job to get experience. So like, can you do that? And I'm stacking paper. Like, how much experience you need for that? You know?
And then all those letters, we regret to inform you that you've been considered for this position. We will contact you, or we will contact you, we'll come back to you, and they never do.
I find recruiters similar to real estate agents. You know, there's a whole lot of noise and hullabaloo to get your contact, and then after that, it's like when it comes down to actually doing the recruiting and the work, it's like silence. So that's one of those things that's going to get automated by AI very soon.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't we let's do that? Let's automate it where you can just, you know.
And if I'm not mistaken, they're already using tools to scan through CVs. Because if you structure a CV in a certain way, then you get a higher chance of being considered.
So yeah, pretty much your bio and your CV online needs to have certain keywords. It's all a world of SEO now.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. That's very true.
I love it. It's like you automate, because then you're also doing away with the bullshit, right?
And then everyone goes to ChatGPT to be ahead, and everyone's CV is similar.
Yeah.
But then once AI has its own, I think, problems as well, because you'll find this person who can write their CV very well, which still happens with human beings as well, where someone can give all the right keywords, and the right person for the job or for that position can they can't write the job, but they know their work, and they get disqualified because they don't meet the criteria. So maybe one must write a very clever AI that filters, or maybe that maybe that shortlists two types of individuals. One that has got the best CV, and one that has got the worst CV, and then give them both a chance when you do the process.
So I like the fact that people can use ChatGPT and everything, because that's what I want, right? I think when we look for people, and that's why this group of misfits are put together, it's because it's the three H's, and no, not happy, hungry, and horny. The other three H's, which are hippies, hackers, and hustlers. And if you look at that, like each one of us, we have one of those, one or multiple of those attributes and everything. And for me, that's important. I don't care if you've got a doctorate in quantitative modeling. You have your place and your purpose and everything. But right now, the skill set we need multiple. You need to fulfill multiple roles. As one person. And how are you going to do that? Well, you have to hack, hustle, and the fact that I have orange slops, I guess make me kind of a hippie, and that we take shrooms to get to our creative ideas. But I think if you look at those and you tie those together, Sifa, that's then when you can bring in ChatGPT. I hope you use ChatGPT in your CV, because it means that you did it faster than the other oak who typed it out manually and broke his brain. And that's what I want. I want the answers have been figured out. Join the dots quicker, and push out the product. That's what I want. So you ask how we're going to do an interview. Well, I asked if you can, I'm going to meet him in the parking lot, and ask him if he can help me change my tire. If he says no, I'm going to tell him to fuck off.
You don't know, in the day of the age of internet. But that's an interesting topic, that you brought up, I recently came across a new Azure product called Azure Form Recognizer. You should check it out if you have a chance, which essentially takes a static form that, especially when it comes to like government applications or kind of institutional forms that needs to be like for driver's license or whatever it is, these forms can be scanned in using Azure's can I say form recognition plus the AI with ChatGPT. They can extract all the elements where input is required and convert that into a JSON payload, uh, ready for you to export and then start consuming it. So,
And this is great, like I think all over the world, but like here especially, how useful that tool can be
yeah,
used properly for something simple like varsity applications. You know how many kids
yeah,
fall short of varsity applications because they just don't have the means of completing all those documents and everything. And like maybe to your point, Deeps, is just what we do, join the dots. They take these photos of all their different documents, you tie it together to create that one application.
yeah.
Interesting.
And
Again,
I think if you can use what's available online to create a CV or whatever document for that matter, I think it shows that you can use what's available. And to I mean, you can use tools that are available to you, because not everyone is creative in the sense that they'll know how to write things the right way. You may know everything, you may know the grammar, you may know the language you want to write your documents on, but if you don't have the creativity to structure them well, then you would have a problem. I mean, that's why even when you write a book, you still have people who will go and review your book before you publish it. So
How
I
many
think that's
times
where
did you review a book?
me
Yeah, how many times did you review a book?
0.
Pornhub.
Oh, so you didn't help your missus, your ex-missus with the book?
She didn't give me the book
I'm still waiting for my copy.
to review.
What book was this?
Remember, his ex wrote a book.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was like just a African remake of There's a Zulu on My Stoop.
Wow. Wow.
What isn't that? It is.
Oh, wow.
Yes, who disagrees?
Zulu up my stop is African, isn't it?
No, there's a Zulu on my stoop. There's a Zulu up my stoop. Maybe that's her version. There's a Zulu.
Yeah, well, to get that. There was a Zulu up my stop.
Yeah,
There
no,
was,
there was.
yeah, there was. It's past tense.
I hope she made reference to you in that book enough forever. She has to remember how she
back-
broke your heart
But back to Sifa's point,
while you broke her back. What?
these are all tools. You've got these great tools that are out there. If you know how to use the tool, then you'll get the best outcome. It's the same thing, like simple as you want to knock a nail into a piece of wood. You can use a book. It's gonna take you a while to get there, or you can use a hammer, which is like the best tool. So
Or nail gun.
Or you can,
or a nail gun, exactly, right? There you go.
or you can hire a neighbor.
You dick.
Or you can hire a neighbor. Yeah, there are things that you're gonna circumstances.
Or you can import resources.
There you go. Yeah, your neighbor is really good with nailing. So
Yeah.
Only a few neighbors in my state that I'd nail.
oh yeah. But yeah, you use the right tools for the right solution.
Yeah. One thing to take to, one's own advantage. Because, some people are technical. They'd rather figure out how something works and contribute to the tech rather than master how to also use it. So it's a bit of a catch-20. not even really a catch. It's who can pretty much use everything to their advantage. You know, if you're curious on how tech works and you know how to use it, then you're winning.
That's adaptability, right?
Adaptability, straight up.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what makes the world go round, right? Like I've always said it to you guys. I look at you and I admire you because you look at the code. You know, always like make reference to like the Matrix. You know, there's that line of code stringing down, and they're like, oh, the girl in the red dress. You know, and I don't always see that. You know, and like Deeps and I were talking on Monday. It's you know, it's those two worlds that you have to bring together. So like I often have to take Deeps out of the detail, you know, say, look up there, you know, this is the path we're walking, you know, and sometimes I think you guys are then also so busy on laying the bricks, you know, for that path that you know, you have to remember to look up at times. And together that's I think the beauty that we all add, right? You know, and same now if you apply the tools and the tech to it. So it's like that time I was stripping balls, you know, and I said, it's just a circle. It's a circle.
Yes. That was very profound moment to end on.
Oh, wow. Yes.
You need therapy, my son.
Yes, but we know this. We know this.
We embrace our mistakes. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay, just for that, now I have a dad joke.
Yeah.
But I'll
Anybody?
save it for later.
Jordy's been very quiet. Oh, but he's at work.
Yeah.
Jordy's at the office, so he needs to behave.
Hold on.
But okay, let's talk some shop. Sifa is way behind on everything,
Like
so
what?
you got catching up to do.
I updated Jody yesterday. What am I behind with?
Okay, that's cool. So on a good note, sorry, Jordy. On that note, I was actually I went through to a customer yesterday, and I bumped into a friend, an ex-colleague, and he saw the branding of our logo on the jersey of the kids playing soccer, and he googled us and he said,
Okay.
yes, your website's lacquer. So, but he saw the blue, so I think he saw it as of recent, and he was like, no, your website's cool. And I was like, oh, wait, okay, you know, so kudos. I think we do analysis paralysis and go down the rabbit hole.
Cool.
So I mean, that's a good sign, and he's one of those oaks who, you know, would be honest with us. So yeah, well done, brother.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think we're almost there.
Nice guys.
Like a
Yeah,
Jody.
100%. I'll had to look at the comments. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, sure. No, we can't.
Cool. Shit. Anyway, I saw the drive.
You're breaking up a little bit, Jordy.
And now I'll keep you gents updated.
Sure. Just one thing I picked up, George, is that map on the contact page is still pointing to New York.
New York City.
Yeah. And I think also the title on the window says SMCS powered by Sigma still. That just needs to change.
That will change eventually. I'll get to that now.
Okay.
It's some parts that you configure. So definitely gonna get to it. So
nice. Okay.
Sweet.
Shot. Thanks, George.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that was good yesterday. Sorry, can I just go?
Go.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was that. Got a good few leads. So lunch on Monday and Tuesday, also another meeting next week Tuesday. So that's good. Everything's looking good there. very promising stuff in the pipeline. Our pipeline is massive, but we're not laying any pipe yet. So that was good. Then Deeps and I had a call with Impla. I'll let Deeps talk about that. It was really cool. So out of that, I think I was chatting to Deeps this morning, and we just said, let's do a gap analysis of a few different features and, the costing, whether we go with them or whether we, do it ourselves, and how would we do it ourselves and so forth. So that's going to come of it. And then there was a call yesterday with last night with Time International. They have that AI chatbot, which I learned is not actually even an AI chatbot. It's basically just a routing engine, I guess, in a sense. So they want to add on a lot and build a lot to that. So I'm meeting this with the CTO this afternoon. The only problem with them is it's like they're 6 hours ahead of us. So like when it's 4 o'clock there and they still want to have meetings, it's 10 o'clock at night here. And I'm old.
That's not fun.
Yeah, so it's a bit rough, but we do it. We'll do it. So that's last night. The meeting was at 8, so we carry on and let's see what comes of this, And yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. And Deeps and I are still continuing on with that product offering.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Do you guys mind if I share my screen? Let me show you imply.
What are you implying?
I am implying that there's an alternative to Cribble. Shout when you can see my screen.
Yay!
Actually, see Jordy dropped off.
Yeah, it did say that connection is not bad. He sent a message on WhatsApp.
I must just chat with him because I want him to see this also, but we'll take him through it.
So it's a very much simplified version of Cribble, but similar in the sense of what it can do from a ingestion process, distribute, does some dashboards, there's some reporting. So here's essentially the home screen. I've set up some dummy data using some mock data, Mockable, I think it was. So if you go to sources, you can add sources from Amazon, Confluent, there's Kafka. It's very similar. You set up your connection names similar to Cribble, and then you can start streaming data. One of the cool things about Imply is that you can even upload files. So I had some JSON files, uploaded it, and that's what I've done some tables then around that. So here's like dummy data 1, some random registration details with some mock data. It puts it all into tabular format, which is quite cool. And then similar in a way, I think Sifa, you'll and Cliff, you'll remember kind of BigQuery-ish. You can do some data cubes around that. So you can filter on different similar to Elastic, you can create different filters around the fields that you have. I don't know. Yeah, the data will kind of correlate with what I've got. A cool little graph that I did, or dashboard. I created just like some mock data on random bank account types. So between, let's just have a look at the graph. So with all the mock data, you can see, okay, these male customers all have between checking, savings, and money market accounts. Females were generally within these accounts, and the balances that are in those accounts. So it was quite cool how it did the graphs quite nicely. And the nice thing, it has built-in reporting. So you can set up a report that can be scheduled and sent every day, every year, whenever it is, all built in. So very nice little tool. I've sent you guys the link on the chat. So if anyone's keen, let me know. I'll add you guys on and you can play around. There's quite a bit of data on the free version.
Okay, and then what are other available sources? I see there's SQL there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So with your data, with the tables that have been set up, you can query the data using SQL, native SQL.
Okay, native SQL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So
is,
is SQL available as a data source?
yes, it is. The guy did say that.
Oh, because this one is a free version, they'll have limited.
Yes, correct. You can
Okay.
also upload via API, push streaming.
But it's not a problem because for any other source that we don't have here, we can always write APIs and connect and then push data through an API.
Yeah, we can also.
Correct, right? Correct. That's exactly
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that was our discussion yesterday.
They do also expose an API itself. Wait, hold on. Embedding, use imply APIs. Yeah. So you can
Yeah.
use just the API just to extract the information that you want and create your own front end journey if you want.
Or
Yeah, so very exciting product. The meeting went quite well. It was mostly with the sales guy. We'll have some follow up next week on more of a technical presentation. So if you guys are keen, please let me know. I'll add you guys. First play around with this, see what it can do, and then we can have I think the meeting is on Monday or Tuesday next week.
Okay.
yeah, there's one on Monday, I think, to discuss commercials, and then Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was, to discuss the technical aspects. Yeah.
So yeah, that's me. Yeah, and then carrying on with our product setup. There's some follow-ups that Dwayne gave me more homework, so busy with that.
Indeed.
Okay.
So yeah, gents, yeah.
Anybody else got any updates? We need to start wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
So from my side, I think it's just I'm waiting for that meeting video. Then I'll distribute that, and then we can have a look at what we have in or what we have to do and how the current process is being run and their expectations. So yeah, that is me.
That was the walkthrough of the current system, the as is.
No,
Right.
no, it wasn't the walkthrough. It's the process. It was the process is how they currently do things and what they are looking for. So it was more or less like an analysis session, a chat. Yeah, it was more of a chat because the current system doesn't cater for that, so it's a manual process.
Got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's clicking the mouse so loud?
Me, possibly.
Yeah.
Busy playing Farm Heroes.
Doing the farm hero. Wow.
You know I'm joking, right?
Yeah, because those skinny calves of yours, you will definitely not be a farmer.
Wow.
Oh wow. Go read your mails, gents.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds very exciting.
I like what mechanics were overall.
Oh wow, that is a interesting mail.
Disappeared again, peeps.
Wait, what? Who disappeared?
You sounds like you're in a toilet bowl again.
Again?
Yep.
Oh shit. But why?
Aren't you proud of me? I haven't made any comments about your mother yet.
Oh.
No.
No,
No.
Wes.
And does this sound better?
Yeah, it's better. There we go.
Yes.
Thank God.
Well, thankfully, you didn't say anything about my mother.
Not yet. The day's still
Fresh. Listen, gents. Today is just a bit of a rough day. My father-in-law's gone in for an op, possible cancer in his stomach. So please keep him in your prayers. And then my son is also getting his passport set up, his photos and stuff in Santon. So I'm going to be out for a few hours during the day.
So are you going to the Nigerian embassy or?
It's a toss-up. I don't know, between Nigeria or India or SA. So many options, man. I mean, if you're going to do it illegally, you might as well do it right.
Nah, man. All the best with the op.
Shot, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, the best.
Sending all the good energy.
Yes, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Dwayne's referral to checking, or suggestion rather, to checking our emails, I just did, and this is an awkward one.
Very
I think it had to do with
We don't
the
mention names.
conversation that we had in the lift
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why she
Me?
smiled.
Wait,
Yeah.
what happened? I missed it.
Oh, yeah, were you not there?
No. So we were having a conversation because Deepu did something when he was younger.
Something about
There was money involved and
a female,
involved, and
some dodgy.
yeah. So I want to know how much he paid, and he refuses to tell me. So, like, I'm busy now, like questioning him, and
We walk into the lift.
Lindsay walks into the lift, and
Okay.
she's like, we just keep quiet, and she goes, "Well, don't stop talking on my behalf." I was like, "Well, as you know, of our current situation, so we are busy looking for alternative sources of income. So we're busy discussing prostitution." Her face, she died. Eh? She couldn't wait for that lifting.
And from that moment, she's like, I can't do this. I hear that.
Therefore, I'm out.
Come on.
No, it was obviously in motion before that,
Yeah.
which is very awkward even.
What makes it more awkward, doesn't she run like these things?
Yep.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah.
Be cryptic.
Anyway, I guess this is not the forum for that that talk.
It goes back.
It can be, but we can be cryptic about it.
My recruitment argument from earlier, Cliffy.
How poetic is that?
Okay, Deeps, I see. Had I recorded this, it would have been a nice intro conclusion.
Close the loop. Join the dots, guys.
It would be a nice join of the dots, man.
Just join the dots. Right.
I think, okay, gents, I'll send you get going. We've got a meeting to prepare for. Thanks for this. It's always good. Chat to you gents on Friday. Well, I'll talk to you during the day and the week. But I'll be online again here with joining the dots with SMCS. No, not yet.
Oh, stand up with SMCS.
Stand up with
every
SMCS.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Central African time.
Yeah. And here's one dad joke to end off. What do you call a mobile home for insane horses? Unstable. Which is what we call the stand-up, unstable.
Unstable. Here's another one. Boss told me that as a security guard, it's my job to watch The Office. I'm on season 6, but I'm not sure what's got to do with security.
Keep watching. Keep watching. All right, gentlemen, have a great day.
Oh, yeah.
Power through. Stay positive.
Cool chance.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.